Sadhguru Gorak. Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Chetan Nepal. You are watching Agam Astrology. We would like to heartily welcome to our official YouTube channel, Agam Astrology. Nowadays, people are suffering from COVID-19 or Corona pandemic mentally rather than physically. Today, we are going to talk and analysis about the evolution and age of coronavirus based on Vedic astrology. What are the causes of coronavirus? Can modern science control it throughout the end of year 2020? This is actually virus or biological weapons or anything else. This is symptom of like third world war or anything else. Anyway, if you are first visitor of our YouTube channel, please subscribe our YouTube channel Agam Astrology. Initially, coronavirus was originated after solar eclipse of 26 December 2019. In this condition, most of the planet laid between the 6th and 12th house of horoscopic chart of universe. Like as most of the planet were captured between Rahu and Ketu. So this was resulted into blockage of radiation to the Earth planet. It unbalanced the Earth and its ecosystem. Also during the solar eclipse, there is highly negative cosmic energy comes to the Earth atmosphere. This results the adverse effect on Earth's gravitational field. As a law of inertia of a system, it involves in haphazardly genetic hybridization and gene mutation, which results into the new mutant eastern virus like flu or coronavirus. During the period of solar eclipse, there was partial KalSarpa combination in the Earth horoscopic chart. This combination also enforced the hazard or pandemic in the Earth. This KalSarpa yoke continuously revolves around the Earth till 14 July 2020. According to Vedic astrology, Jupiter represents the organism and expansion. Likewise, Saturn represents the darkness and the long term of disease. Similarly, Ketu and Rahu represent microscopic organisms such as virus, bacteria, and clandestine infectious diseases, which therefore results into the infection of liver, lungs, and stomach. On 8 February 2020, Mars was entered into the Sagittarius horoscope along with Ketu and from Angar of those. Again on 23 March 2020, Jupiter and Ketu conjoined to each other and formed the Chandal dose. At the same time, Mars and Saturn were conjoined and formed the Revolution Yoga, which results the panic frequency in the all over the world and therefore kill the organism via virus, bacteria, or anything else. Also on 30 March 2020, the lowest position of Jupiter combined with the Saturn result into the pandemic which suffers the human race. The existence of Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu in Sagittarius horoscope indicate that the coronavirus was initiated from waterborne or amphibians such as snake or serpent energy. At this time, Saturn led in Partial Lunar Phase. Partial is an indicator of cold and water, or it may be amphibian. So we surely confirm that coronavirus evolution occurred by serpent energy or snake based on astrology. Similarly, after 20 years, the highest position of Rahu enters into the Adhra Lunar Phase. At this condition, panic frequency or disaster will occur in Earth. If you go back to the history of time and space, we can find the atom bomb attack on 6th August 1945 in Hirosimma of Japan, terrorist attack in Twin Tower of USA on 11 September 2001, and the evolution of non-healing diseases HIV/AIDS on 19 January 1983. Now it's a tide of Corona times 2020. Adhra causes of tear. This indicates moisture and airborne diseases like flu, influenza, and etc. Adhra is taken in the form of Rudra or distraction form of light. Based on Eastern philosophy, when there is excessive use of nature and its resources, then Shiva or Lord of Nature will take birth in the form of Rudra and will destroy and purify the nature as well as lessen the organism. So the pandemic like COVID-19 as a result of this. Based on Astakberger calculation, we get 24, 19, 29, 24, 26, 35 and 21 score for the month of December, January, February, March, April, May and June respectively from the month of COVID-19 evolution. The average score which is less than 30 which is not significant. Likewise, according to BS 2076 or 2020 Hirosimma and commonly called Paridhavi Samvatsar, the prediction of 46 Paridhavi Samvatsar, people will likely to be killed by various diseases or pandemic. So the case of COVID-19 arises. This virus has excessive amount of grey and red light elements, so it grows rapidly. Again, if we go back to the history of time and space, every century there found pandemic. For instance, 1520 was a pandemic of fever, like 1620 was pandemic of Black Death diseases or second class of plague. Same way, in 1720 was a pandemic of plague-like diseases. Likewise, in 1820 was the first Asia pandemic or chlorella. In 1920 was a Spanish flu after the First World War and finally now COVID-19. COVID-19 pandemic is spreading all over the world. According to numerology, in 100, the first 10 represents repetition and last 0 is a null and talk about zero gravity. At that condition, there is check and balance in the nature or kills the organism for the equilibrium. Each century initiates new era as 1 plus 0 plus 0 equals 1 means initiating the new era in the earth. Similarly, in the 2020 is a leap year. There is decreasing the brightness of lunar phase, thereby increasing a dark phase of moon. This is a bad signal for humanity and economy. This is the nightmare for human life. So these are all factors for evolution and spreading of COVID-19. Now this pandemic is uncontrollable completely during this year, but its infection and death rate will decrease drastically after another solar eclipse, which will take place on 21st June 2020 in the Earth. Likewise, when the Sun will passes the Adhra Nakshatra or lunar phase coming on between 22 June to 6 July 2020 and Earth will escape out from KalSarpa Yuga and there is a purification along with rainy season. After that, there will be restoration of normal human activities and phenomenal movement all over the world. This is called Corona divide all over the world. How about this information? If you like this, then please share and comment among the different races. And please do not forget to subscribe and share our official YouTube channel Auguest Astrology for more information about astrophilosophy, astronomy, astrology, Vedic science, physical science and metaphysical science or spiritual science. Thank you so much for your time consideration. Stay home, stay safe and take care. Have a wonderful time ahead from today onwards. God bless us. Sadguru Garak. Namaskar.